Hey guys, what's up? This is our new channel, StapleFit, and pretty much what this is going to be is going to be a channel focused around fitness-related things, different fitness issues going on in the modern world, and fitness products that we're also going to review. We'll also make different workout plans for beginners and things like that. And the channel is going to focus around teenagers, kids around the ages of 15 to maybe like 18 or 19, that kind of thing. We're not really limiting ourselves to what this channel can be, but it's pretty much going to be centered around fitness. And the best part about it is that it's going to be from two different opinions.
Mm-hmm. You'll find we're two different people.
Yeah.
You'll see if you just listen to us talking to each other, we have very different opinions when it comes to some things. So you'll find a person you can relate to, and if you want to try something, you'll see what the person you related to said about it. Like similar tastes and stuff, and you'll know who to listen to, so you'll really get the feedback that's best for you, probably.
Mm-hmm.
We're not just two similar white kids who are just making a video like this.
Yeah. But it's, like I said, going to be pretty much focused around fitness, and we're going to take a look at things from like the honest point of view and like how it honestly pertains to a workout, because like there are a lot of people on YouTube that will give their single opinion about a product. There's no other opinions, and then you'll go watch another video and they'll say the exact opposite thing, and I just don't see how that can happen. But I guess it just comes down to two people being different. So if we look at a product, we may have the same exact opinion or we may have completely different opinions. It depends. But these videos aren't going to be debates. It's just going to be more for how you can kind of look at things. It's not going to be just a product review channel. It's going to be all fitness. You'll just have to see what we come up with.
Yeah.
But this video, we're just going to talk about a very important issue in fitness today. And I hear it talked about a lot. And it is vegetarians and weightlifting, and how a vegetarian lifestyle affects weightlifting. The stereotype is that if you're a vegetarian, you're not getting your protein and you're not a good weightlifter. Like, you're not getting the full benefits. And I'm going to tell you honestly, that is bullcrap. I am a meat eater. I eat meat. I love meat. But that's bullcrap. A vegetarian can be anything that a meat eater can be when it comes to weightlifting. All the protein, you can get the same amount of protein, if not more, from a vegetarian lifestyle. There are vegetarian foods like edamame beans. When I was a vegetarian for a little while. I used to just snack on those. There's tons of protein in those. And like,
there's other things that we haven't tried, like yellow peas.
I've actually had those ones. I've had those ones, yeah.
And they're packed with protein, apparently. They're like more protein per square, whatever you want to call it, than any piece of meat.
Yeah, I don't even think it's really a debate. I mean, if you just look at the nutritional facts on some vegetarian things.
These vegetarian sausage things, I think they were supposed to be like Italian sausage that I had. Per one link thing, there was 21 grams of protein in that.
Tons of protein. I mean,
try to find that in a hot dog. Like.
Yeah, and hot dogs. I mean, I eat hot dogs, but I don't feel too good about it afterwards. Even though I am not a vegetarian, I try to keep a very healthy lifestyle. I eat a lot of rice, try to eat oatmeal every day, and fish. I love fish. I think fish is the best kind of meat.
Yeah, I would say if I wasn't vegetarian, fish would be definitely the number one type of meat I would be eating.
Definitely. If you're if you're thinking about becoming a vegetarian, this video is for you. We want to clear that up.
Even if it's just pescatarian, because there's levels of vegetarianism.
Which is just eating fish, like everything a vegetarian is, but you also eat fish. No other kinds of meats or anything, no chicken, even though that's white meat.
With my diet, if you want to compare yours to mine, what I don't eat is obviously meat. I do eat eggs. I do eat baked things, but I don't drink straight up milk or have it with my cereal. In my cereal I have almond milk, and then just anything else, even with cookies, I drink water.
I can't do that. But we just want to clear that up. If you're into weightlifting or thinking about doing weightlifting, and you want to change your eating style to something like a vegetarian lifestyle, go for it. You will have great workouts. You're not going to be more fatigued than other guys at the gym. And I know from
If
experience.
anything, you might have more energy than other people at the
Yeah,
gym.
there were days where I felt great. Like, when I was a vegetarian for a little while, I did lift weights, and I felt great. You'll
find things that aren't meat tend to absorb into the body a little bit easier, so you'll get more out of what you're eating. And with the low-fat diet, you'll actually start losing a little bit of fat naturally, and eventually your muscles will just naturally become a little more cut.
Exactly. The reason I stopped being vegetarian isn't because I craved meat or anything like that. I loved being a vegetarian. It was because it is an expensive lifestyle, and if the other members of your family aren't, willing to maybe try that kind of lifestyle, all the other 3 members of my family were, I was the only one that was eating like that, and it was kind of hard for us to keep maintaining that, so I just stopped. And but if you know what you're doing, you have a plan. Make sure you have a plan. Like, you can't just go in there. Oh, I want to be a vegetarian. I guess it's done. You have to have a plan. But if you do, the benefits are great. You're not disadvantaged at all.
I will admit, when I first started being vegetarian, I didn't really have a plan. I just stopped eating meat, and very quickly on, my mom supported me. She started buying me things, and our house didn't really have that much meat to begin with. We would always have a meat with like dinner or something like that, but and even now, if you try to become vegetarian, meat won't be a temptation for you. If you're trying to cut out things like I did when I started cutting out like soda and stuff, I barely drink that. You barely ever see me with a soda. That could be considered a temptation for me because I'd still drink soda. But meat, there's no reason I could find as to why I would eat it, like even want to.
I think the general thing for most people, and it was the case for me, I love my bacon, I love my scrapple. I don't eat them much because they're terrible for you.
For people outside of Delaware, I don't know if that's the only place where they do that. For people outside of there, scrapple is
everything.
Just look it up on the internet.
Yeah.
Since you're already on YouTube, just go to Google.
Drop a pig in a grinder.
Scrapple.
Everything, the hooves and everything. And
eyes.
I know that sounded brutal.
Eyes.
I didn't mean it like that. Yes, the eyes are put in there too. But I'd love to taste
It smells awful,
that stuff.
but apparently when you eat it, it's great. I've never tried it.
But when you're vegetarian, you don't crave that stuff. You naturally don't. I didn't crave that stuff. I wasn't like, oh, I want bacon. No, I wasn't like that at all. I was I like what I'm eating.
It's not like you see me. If you see me walking around, I'm a little over 6 feet, 190 pounds at least. And it's not like look at that kid and you think, oh my God, he's a vegetarian. And I didn't even turn vegetarian until I was 16. And there was no push to do it. I did it on my own decision. And it's been great ever since. And as long as you have your parents behind you, it can be easy.
Mm-hmm. Just as simple as that. Or if you're 18 or 19, your decision.
Colleges,
make
and
sure
if you're in college, colleges tend to supply stuff, an ample amount of food.
So this video, just want to clear it up. It's your call, but we're here to tell you definitely, no arguments about it, that vegetarians and weightlifting, they're perfect together.
I still move up in weights, once every few weeks. So
again, there's no disadvantage. There's no real I don't know. All the stereotypes aren't true. And that's what we're telling you.
Don't mean to product placement, but as we're getting ready to end here, for recommended reading, if you're a girl, I would recommend reading Skinny Bitch. If you're a guy, I would recommend reading Skinny Bastard. And for multigender, the China Study, if you can find the ability to read through all those statistics and the boring writing style it has. But the skinny books are good. Again, no mean for product placement, don't mean to offend anyone by those, and they will promote a vegan lifestyle, but I stopped a vegetarian. So.
Alright, so your call, and look forward to more videos. They're going to be in this style, but could be about anything. Alright, catch you guys later.